This happened to me last summer, and I still don't know how to explain it. I live in a pretty quiet suburb just outside of Chicago. Nothing crazy ever really happens in my neighborhood. I'm 23, and at the time I was house sitting for my parents while they went on a week-long vacation to Colorado. I figured I'd enjoy having the place to myself, watch some movies, order food, maybe have a couple friends over. Just a relaxing week. The first few days were normal, but on the fourth night, Thursday, I was alone, just watching something on Netflix in the living room around 11:30 p.m. The only light on in the house was from the TV and a small lamp beside the couch. That's when I heard what sounded like the front doorknob being jiggled. Just a tiny metallic clink, like someone was testing if it was unlocked. I muted the TV immediately and just sat there in the dark for a second, listening. Nothing else. I figured maybe it was wind or I imagined it. But then, maybe 20 seconds later, I heard the sound again, more deliberate this time. Someone was definitely trying the doorknob. I stood up slowly and peeked out through the peephole. My heart dropped. There was a guy standing there. Not a neighbor, not someone I recognized, just a tall man in a dark hoodie, jeans, and gloves. He wasn't knocking, he wasn't calling out. He was just standing there and trying the doorknob like he was testing different amounts of pressure. He paused. Then I saw him pull something out of his hoodie. Looked like a piece of folded paper or cloth. He bent down and started doing something near the lock. That's when I realized he was trying to pick it. I backed away from the door as quietly as I could and went to grab my phone. I called 911 immediately, whispering everything to the dispatcher. They told me to stay on the line and lock myself in a room. I went to the upstairs bathroom, closed the door, and stayed there with the light off, listening. Maybe 2 minutes later, I heard the front door click. Not slam, not bang, just click, like it opened. Then footsteps, slow, deliberate ones, right below me. The dispatcher stayed on the phone, kept asking if I could hear him, what I heard, what room I was in. I could barely speak, I was just whispering back, panicking. I had no weapon, no way out, except the bathroom window, and we were on the second floor. The guy moved through the house. I heard the floorboards creak under his steps. He didn't call out or say anything. He was walking like he knew nobody was supposed to be home, like he'd been watching the house. Eventually, I heard him climb the stairs. I was sure he was coming straight to the bathroom, but he didn't. He went into my parents' bedroom first, opened drawers, closet doors, then my sister's old room, same thing. Then finally, he came to the bathroom door. He tried the handle. Locked. He didn't bang or yell. He just stood there. I swear I could hear his breathing on the other side of the door. Slow, calm. Then, silence. A minute later, I heard footsteps going back down the stairs. Then nothing. It felt like forever, but the police showed up maybe 5 minutes later. They came in through the back, cleared the house, and found nobody. The guy was gone. What really messed with me, though, is what they found outside. There was a lawn chair set up behind a line of bushes across the street, facing our house. Crushed soda cans, a pair of binoculars, and a notebook. In the notebook were sketches of my house, notes, times people left and came back, even notes about my parents' vacation. The police never caught him. They figured he had been watching the house for at least a week, probably thought it was empty and had a whole plan. No idea what would have happened if I hadn't locked the door, or if I had fallen asleep on the couch that night. I still check all the locks 3 times before bed now.